Good people. I hope you guys are doing okay. I don't know how many PDFs do I have, but I'm sure it's more than thousand or so, or close to. But then I'm sure I have lots of them. The Real Mind Control, a book that will make you understand neuro linguistic programming. Convince people effectively, become the best salesperson, make people think what you want them to think. Uh, what is neurolinguistic? Understanding the basics, general principles of neurolinguistic programming, the importance of control, how neurolinguistic programming is used, who can benefit from neurolinguistic programming, the power of believing, the basics of total emotion control, setting goals for ultimate control, recognizing success, taking action, practical application of neurolinguistic programming. Okay, transformation in business, new education, parenting positively, persuasiveness, using conversational hypnosis, self-belief and confidence, using future pacing, the value of neurolinguistic programming, the last chapter 19. Things you must remember is using NLP. What is NLP? Maybe they could have put the abbreviation of this here, but then, maybe along the way while I keep reading, I'm gonna I don't know. Okay. There are various questions which could be posed which would give a clue as to how open minded a person is. For example, how many different varieties of freedom are there? How many ways you barbecue chicken? Are you able to count the number of stars on any one given night? But then, this is not the book I'm looking for. Maybe let's try this one because if I'm looking for psychological books, page 10. Let's see the content. Introduction, the foundation of psychology, research methods in psychology, gathering that the biology of behavior is the brain, the organ of mental life, sensation, studying the gateways of experience, perception. Why do things look the way they do? Learning, understanding acquired behavior, motivation, why do we do what we do? Emotions, riding life's roller coaster, thinking, exploring mental life, intelligence, in pursuit of rational thought and effective action, developmental psychology, how children become adults, sex and love, are you in the mood, personality, psychological factors that make you an individual, abnormal psychology, exploring mental disorder, therapy, helping troubled people, of which when you do psychology, obviously, social psychology, interacting with other people, of which that's what psychology is all about. You should know that people who are in university, that's what they are practicing, so that they could come and put you into therapy about things they did to you, because of most of these people are the ones who oppress us. I'm like me, I'm being oppressed by people who are way educated more than me, but not when it comes to spirituality. Because of when you are spiritual, things they do, some of them you wouldn't do. Not to say you are not capable of doing them, but then, you know, when you think independently, so you don't do some of the things that these people do. Psychology, a self-teaching guide, a complete course from brain biology to abnormal psychology, hundreds of questions and many review tests, key concept and terms defined and explained. Now, maybe let me search for the word psychology. Yep, search. And I'm sure these are only the PDFs I've downloaded when it comes to say there's a lot of them. I like I like reading to learn because of people make me not to go to school, so there is always gonna be a way for one to be able to be educated and think, as a human being supposed to think. Who wouldn't want to think for themselves? Because to think for yourself, you have to know. Oh, what can I say? Be knowledgeable. But then, what it takes these people to be educated, that's the same level it takes me to be knowledgeable. Because of this difference between knowledge and education. I've searched books about the psychology. You can see that I've got plenty of them. This talks about a man. Okay, I just want to read. Let's see what this is about. Content preface for the 32nd anniversary edition. Part 1. The foundations. Psychology as a science. Man, a living being. Man, a rational being. Man, a being of volitional consciousness, emotions, mental health. Part 2. The psychology of self-esteem. The nature and source of self-esteem. Pseudo self-esteem. Pathological anxiety. A crisis of self-esteem. Social metaphysics, self-esteem and romantic love, psychotherapy. Okay. Nah, this one. But then, introduction. In his quest to understand the universe,